Yes, yes. Dear friends, welcome back to the channel. Very good afternoon to you guys all out there, wherever you are. You are highly welcome to this very hot afternoon special edition. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. The Premier League fixtures are out. Yes, it is out. For the first time in about 5 years that I've seen the beginning of the league table and I see my club Chelsea playing mid-table teams. In fact, our first 10 games, we should be able to grab the 30 points. Yes, our first game of the season is on 17th of August and we are taking on Crystal Palace at home. Crystal Palace at home. Listen, if you take your time and you go through this, you realize that Chelsea have one of the easiest league tables in a very long while. Over 5 years. Oh yes, last 2 seasons we started with Liverpool. Last season we got Manchester City. It has been like that, but this time around we got Crystal Palace. Then we will go away to West Ham. Yeah. After Crystal Palace, our next one is away to West Ham. Yes. The third game, again, is at home with Fulham. So with these first 3 games, trust me, as for the first 3 games, the 9 points. But for me personally, if you go through the entire fixtures until September, the only team that I'm seeing there is Manchester United in September. And I think no matter the rebuild by Manchester United, Chelsea should still be able to beat them. Until October, when we're going to be facing Liverpool. Yeah. Until October, when we will be facing Liverpool in October. Ladies and gentlemen. And our last game for the year 2025-2026 season will be against Sunderland. Sunderland. Yes. That will be our last game of the season. Ladies and gentlemen, for me, this fixture is great. It's great. It is a great pairing for Chelsea. We're going to be starting very well. We don't need to fumble at all. We need to start well and end well. Because mid-season, from around October, November, December, January, we're going to be having some toughest fixtures along the line. So we need to grab the first 30 points in early part of the season. Then, our last 3 games in April next year, Manchester City, Manchester United, Brighton. Then in May, Nottingham Forest. We are facing Nottingham Forest again in the last 4 games of the season. Nottingham Forest again in the last 4 games of the season. Yes, Nottingham Forest. Then we face Liverpool. We face Tottenham. And then we'll end the season with Sunderland. Ladies and gentlemen, that is Chelsea's fixture for the year 2025-2026 season. Remember our first 9-10 games. Yeah, I think the 10th game will be the most difficult against Liverpool. But it is something that we can. In fact, it's at home. It is in Stamford Bridge. So if we can get the first 9 games on form, scoring goals, winning the matches, we can meet Liverpool at home with confidence. Ladies and gentlemen, it is what it is. Now, one team that I pity so much going into the next season is Arsenal. Ladies and gentlemen, they have the toughest start of the season. They are playing Manchester United at home, away. Arsenal are facing Manchester United away. Then they are meeting Leeds United at home. Yes. Then the next one, almighty Liverpool away for Arsenal. Then they will face Nottingham Forest home. Then they meet Man City, Manchester City. After Man City, they are meeting Newcastle. That is their first 6 games of the season. My goodness, Arsenal. But if Arsenal is able to overcome all these 6, then trust me, there's a likelihood they'll carry the league. If they are able to, and if if they're able to win these games and they are not able to carry the league title, then I know that there is something fundamentally wrong with Arsenal. Trust me, because this is very tough. It's going to be tough for Arsenal. I mean, you can say maybe Leeds United, but those are the games that if you're not very careful, it's going to be, if you're not careful, it's at home for Arsenal though, Leeds United, but they can do something. Those guys, they can, my dear friend, tough start to the 2025-2026 season for Arsenal. The Gunners opening fixture in round 6 game, very tough. 80% of all televised Premier League games, that is 215 fixtures, are going to be live on Sky Sports across 2025-2026 season. Ladies and gentlemen, now, the first week of the fixtures, the first week, match week 1, start on Friday 15th August. Friday 15th August. First game to be played will be Liverpool-Bournemouth on Friday 15th August. The next one will be on Saturday 16th August, and then Sunday. Chelsea's game is on Sunday? Yeah, Chelsea's game is on Sunday 17th of August. And Monday 18th August will be Leeds Everton. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the fixture, the first week fixture right there on your screen. Now, can we go to some other news? Yes, we have to. I saw something, the Club World Cup. Many of us, our mind did not go on it. The 8-second rule was implemented for goalkeepers during the Club World Cup game I saw yesterday. The 8 seconds rule was implemented during the Ulsan versus Mamelodi Sundowns match at the Club World Cup yesterday. Goalkeeper Ron Wayne Williams held the ball for more than 8 seconds. Therefore, a corner kick was given to the opposition team. I watched it. I saw the video. The keeper wasting time. This time around, no room for keepers to delay the ball. By 8 seconds, 9 seconds, there will be the referee whistle for a corner kick for the opposite team. These guys are killing the game of football for us. Many fans might not understand it. And how sure are we that the 8 seconds has reached? Oh, come on. They implemented it. Even some of the players on the pitch could not understand it. Because at that moment, even the goalkeeper finally kicked the ball. The ball was in the air when the referee whistled and pointed towards the corner kick. Anyway, now, there's one thing that I also noticed. Jackson will miss Chelsea versus Crystal Palace to serve his final game suspension. Yes, Chelsea's first game, Jackson will be missing that to serve his final suspension. Remember, he got a red card getting to the end of the season. Yes, so he missed the first game of the season because of that. That means that the lab will have to be prepared to take over on that first game. No matter what, it's going to be the lab. Ladies and gentlemen, it is what it is. It is what it is. Hot in the afternoon. Now, let me go to some other important issues. What do we have here? Okay, let me finish the check before I go to some other ones. Yeah. Talks are underway again between Chelsea and Borussia Dortmund for Jeremy Gittens. The player only won Chelsea, and Dortmund are aware of his decision. Now, up to the clubs to decide. It's up to the clubs to decide. The player made his stance clear to Dortmund. Ladies and gentlemen, the two teams or the two clubs are in talks as we speak. Now, we understand 42 million pounds was rejected last week or so? Yeah. But Dortmund are requesting around 55 million. According to Sky Germany, it remains unclear whether an agreement between Dortmund and Chelsea could be reached today for Jeremy Gittens, as they are demanding 65 million euro. That is 55.6 million pounds, including bonuses. Chelsea offered 42 million pounds somewhere around last week, which was rejected. Ladies and gentlemen, another news about Nicola Jackson. Jackson is misprofiled at Chelsea. when I took my time this afternoon and I watched few of his games, I noticed Jackson could be more effective from either number 10 row, midfield, attacking midfield area, or from the wing. He's either attacking midfielder or a 10 or winger. If you go back and you watch Jackson's style of play, he gets the ball from the midfield. He can take on 2-3 players and give a classic pass. Jackson's link up play is excellent. This is a street baller. Jackson is a street baller. What is a street baller? You understand it? Guy that play football on the street is a street baller. His best qualities are dribbling, passing, and link up play and making runs. That is what I was saying. I have been trying to see how, the best position for Jackson, and I noticed this. If we can really make good use of him, we will not need to sign players like Mohamed Kudus. We don't need it. We don't need Rogers from Aston Villa. We don't need them. Because Jackson possesses that quality as well. You might not agree with me, but trust me, we might not need Rogers, we might not need Kudus if we can profile Jackson very, very well. Ladies and gentlemen, I am about to run up, and quickly. The president and entire board of Turkey's Professional Football Disciplinary Committee have resigned. Yes, they've resigned after I leaked WhatsApp messages targeting Jose Mourinho and Fenerbahce surfaced. A leaked conversation between the president and the entire board of Turkey's Professional Football Disciplinary Committee have leaked out, is out, and they have all resigned. Jose Mourinho succeeded in getting the entire Turkish football. People are losing their jobs. On Mourinho, they said, we will make him pay next season. Part of the leak audio about Jose Mourinho said, we will make Mourinho to pay next season. Among the leak content, they were mocking club president and managers. Agreement that Mourinho is being tolerated too much and they will make up for it next season. These are part of the leaks that came out, forcing the president and the entire board of Turkey's Professional Football Committee to resign from their position. Ladies and gentlemen, it has to happen that way. Last season, Mourinho's first season in Turkey, he complained so much about a lot of things. He said the system is against him and Fenerbahce. At the time, he even said the VAR was the number 12 man. My goodness. Anyway, what else do I have for you? Well, I think this one, I'm not too sure. I have to reconfirm. The breaking news, Garnacho will be Chelsea player before the season starts. The player wants to come and the club wants him. I heard from the source that Chelsea are planning on making this deal like Jadon Sancho deal. Chelsea are planning making this deal like a Jadon Sancho deal, a loan plus obligation to buy with a penalty fee if they don't. Ladies and gentlemen, on that note, tonight, Club World Cup, Real Madrid game is on tonight. I'll see you guys all in the next one when you see me. Shalom and peace.